kind of don't want to use up all my coal. So I think what we're going to do is take this meat back over to Kwanzaa and do the deerskin pants over there and see if we can't find another couple of wolves. Whoa, look at that. Speak of the devil. Welcome back to the Long Dark, my friends. First order of business is we need to make some water. So I'm going to light up this fire here, and then we will get some water cooking, and then we'll talk about what we're going to do today and where we've come. Alrighty.
Tongue feels like sandpaper.
Yeah, that's because you got no water on you. Alright. Let's make some water. Let's do a liter in each. There we go. Actually, I'm going to show you a trick here. We can pass a little bit of time, then grab some of this. So you can make less than a liter, less than a half liter, if you're ever super thirsty like we are right now. There we go. Alright. 10 minutes till melted, 13 minutes till melted. Okay, so 17 minutes. Let's put a little bit more on here. Alright, so we have, let's tear that down. Congratulations, we have completely and fully used one of our arrows, which is awesome. And we'll tear that one down too. Last episode, we killed 2 wolves. We have their pelts here. I think we need 2 more in order to make the wolfskin coat. We also made ourselves some bunny mitts. We have a light shell. Is that better than... We've been carrying this around for a while. That's way better. That's funny. We've been carrying this around for a while. Let's swap to it. And so the windbreaker we can tear down. And same with the driving gloves, now that we have the rabbit skin mitts. So I think the other thing we want to do is we want to take one of these. I like to use this one, so probably take this one, and we're going to break it down. How long does it take? 4 hours? That's probably worth it, huh? So we get a workbench vise and 10 scrap metal. I don't think we're going to do that right now.
I could eat anything right now.
Let's do another batch of water here. Alright, before we lose our well-fed, let's go have breakfast. Sounds like it's a blizzard out there. Yeah, definitely a blizzard. Eat 2 of these. Ooh, yeah. Okay, and we are now out of food.
The guy who drank his own.
We are now out of food. We've got a bunch of food back at the fishing cabin, so we'll probably head back there. Once we are done for the day here. So, let's see, 19 minutes. Okay. Alright, so let's see. What else have we got? We've got enough stuff to make deerskin boots, which I was going to do. Might still do that. How long does that take? That takes about 12 hours, right? If I recall correctly. 12.5 hours. Should have brought more food here. Alright, I think we're going to have to go out and get more food. Rather than go all the way back, I think we will see if we can't, once this blizzard is over, find a place to hunt nearby. We might get a few more wolves as well. So I think today, when the blizzard is done, we're going to go out on the ice and see about hunting. Is this something? No. We do have a candy bar. Yeah, may as well eat that. Alright, so that's what we're going to do. And if that's what we're going to do, we may as well just... Why did I do that? Not sure. We may as well just go ahead and do it. Okay, well, it's still... I'm not going to bother lighting a torch because it is still blizzarding out there. So I think we can start... Yeah, so we're not going to break this down now. We're going to wait till we have some woodworking tools so we can build another one. So when we do, we'll come back and break another one down. I don't want to waste 4 hours doing that now, when we could be spending that time making deerskin boots. So let's do like an hour. Okay, so we just did 4 hours of deerskin boots, and sounds like the blizzard is dying down. It's probably a nice time of day to go out too, actually. So let's... What is this? Oh, it's just a can. Okay, so let's do it. Last episode we shot 2 wolves here. There should be one more wolf nearby. If we could find him, we could grab him too. But we'll also just head out on the ice and see if we can find a deer. Something we can eat. Can't eat wolves yet. I'm also going to grab some sticks because it occurs to me that we should probably make a few of those fire-hardened arrows. Just for when we find some ptarmigans. Much more efficient to shoot them with arrows than it is to hit them with rocks, because when you hit them with rocks, you might get one, but the rest of them fly away. So let's see if we can find something. Anything. Go this way. Haven't really been this way very much. I hear wolves. But I don't see much of anything out here on the ice. Head over this way. Sometimes there's a deer just off over here. Well, it was kind of a nice day, but now it's feeling a little bit more blustery. I don't know if I ever checked out this cabin either, actually, honestly, so just boot it up there. I mean, worst case scenario, we can always head back to... Yeah, did I check this out? I did, okay. Worst case scenario, we can always head back to our fishing cabins, where we left food. But I'd rather just find a local supply here, and then we can just stay at Quonset. What's this over here? Looks like a carcass. It's unlikely there's much meat on this, but you can see some feathers. No, not much meat. Probably not worth my time. Keep going. Those things are the carcasses that sort of pre-populate the world. There's a bear over there. The carcasses that pre-populate the world, I think, are great for before you have a bow. Once you have a bow, I think it's better to get fresh meat. It's more efficient. You could hunt that bear, but I think that we can't eat him yet. And so I think we're going to leave that to a little bit later in the game. I think we're going to start with wolfskin anyway. I don't see anything over here. Alright, I think we chose the wrong direction. Let's go around this corner here and see. Anybody over here? No, I don't see anything. Okay. Alright, well that was a bust. There's some wolves. Those look like they might be timber wolves, though.
Can't feel my hands.
I mean, they're walking so close together. Usually, black wolves are not that close together. I don't know. I'm just afraid of timber wolves. They do look like timber wolves. They have that sort of shape and sort of fluffier texture. So I think I'm gonna avoid these guys. Yeah, I'm gonna avoid them. Alright, well, it's getting blustery and cold. I think we'll want to find a spot to warm up, and then maybe we will end up going back down to our fishing location where we have food. So, see if we can't warm up in misanthropes here.
Never felt so cold in my life.
Watch out a little bit for the bear, but I think he was heading out, not heading in, so we should be okay. Save some of my sprint, though, just in case. Alright, let's head up. Okay, let's head inside and warm up in here, and then we can either head back to the fishing huts, grab some more food. It's getting late, so I don't want to use up... I don't want to sleep, but I guess I'm going to be sprinting a little, so I will sleep for an hour. Just to warm up and get some of the fatigue back. Let us sprint a little bit this afternoon. And, yeah, let's head back out. Okay, now last time I was here, I thought I heard a deer. I didn't know there could be a deer over here. I don't know if there can or not, but I thought I heard one last time I was here. We could try beach combing. But that seems better off just finding ourselves a deer to shoot. There could be more. I don't know. I don't know where they are. There could be more over by Jackrabbit. Let's take a look. By the time we get over to Jackrabbit, though, it's going to be... We may as well just go to our fishing hut. Or fishing cabin. Let's see what this is here. Like a plank or an oar. Alright, well, it's not too cold, so at least we are able to stay out a little bit while we search. And I think I'm just gonna... If I find a deer here, it's not really worth shooting it. I think I'm just gonna head back to the fishing village. If I see a wolf along the way, I'll take that guy out. If I see a deer along the way, maybe I'll take him out. But I guess we'll just go get some food from our stockpile. Still got a bunch of raw food as well over where we shot those deer initially. So that's good to know. And we've got, we left a bunch of raw meat in Mystery Lake as well. The theory there is that even if raw meat decomposes or decays to 0, you can still cook it and eat it. So if you're going to leave it, may as well leave it raw. So we will call that raw meat that we left over on the western side of the map, we'll call that an emergency food cache. I don't see much wildlife. Like, I really don't see anything. I wouldn't mind running into a non-timber wolf. Getting to be evening. Yeah, I don't see anything. Well, if it stays this warm, we might just grab some meat and head back to Quonset, actually. Or we could just finish our boots here. We did 4 hours. So we got, what, 8 hours, 8.5 hours left? Yeah, we got the coal for it. I think let's just do that. Let's finish the boots off over here. Do a little balance between Quonset and here. I don't like doing all of my crafting indoors because it's just a recipe for cabin fever. And this, I really like this outdoor crafting bench. It's a quiet day on the ice. I like this outdoor crafting bench because it lets me craft for quite a while and not worry about cabin fever and not have to stop partway through. But you do have to have a lot of coal to keep the fire going. Is that a flyover? Yeah, I think that's a flyover. When I stop to see if something's a flyover, it's because if it's not, then there is a that means that the snow must be stopping because the birds don't like to be out in the snow. So it's going to be even nicer, actually. All right, well, let's eat. Yeah, let's head inside and just take stock here. So deer hides. Oh, our birch saplings are now cured. Keep those with us. We can make more arrow shafts out of that. when we get a chance. Yeah, I guess we are... May as well just... Anything else we want to leave here? Oh, yeah. We want to... Nah, you know what? Let's just go craft. Let's just go craft. It's a nice day. It's not windy. Do we have any coal? We have 7 pieces. That should be enough to get us 8 hours of crafting. Alright, let's do it. Alright, looks like I ran out of... Looks like I ran out of sewing kit. So need to head back and grab another sewing kit. Let's do that. Hope I have one. If not, it's fishing tackle. Yeah, I do. We probably should make some line, though. So let's grab 2 of these, say, to make some line. There's the bear. See him? So in my experience, it is safe to craft here as long as you're crouched, even if the bear is around. Okay. Now let's head back. Let's just make sure that we don't run afoul of that bear. I think he's gone. I think he's gone. And it is time for us to go in, grab some food, and go to sleep. So we'll eat. Save a little bit for breakfast. Drink some water. Put on our deerskin boots. And sleep for 10 hours. That should put us into the late morning or midday. And so it's not bad because that skips the coldest part of the day. So let's see. Yeah, it's early afternoon actually. So let's finish the rest of our meat. Alright, let's see. So you've got, let's go outside and see what the weather's like. Foggy, but warm. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces left. And are they all the same? Yeah. Okay. And there are 4 pieces of uncooked over there. So I think we're going to want those. I don't think we can save those for emergencies. I think we're going to want those. So I'm going to head over and get them. Next time we craft, we will cook them. Looks like the sun's coming out. Next time we craft, we'll cook them. Okay, so next up I think is going to be deerskin pants. Our jeans are just not cutting it. So we will do some deerskin pants, and if we see any more wolves, we'll shoot them so that we can get the wolf coat curing and ready to construct. But so far so good on the crafting bit. We've got 8 arrows. We've got enough stuff to make more if we need them. When you, for those of you who are new to the game, when you... Oh, look at that. What's that? For those of you who are new to the game, when you are... when an arrow breaks, you can recycle it, and you get a couple feathers, maybe 1 or 2 feathers out of it, and then you also get the arrowhead back. So as long as you don't lose your arrows, and as long as you keep finding birch saplings, which you sometimes can find by beachcombing, so even if there are none left. Look at that, is that a wolf? Looks like it. I wonder if this ice is safe. Nope, it is not. Oh, such a bummer. So close, and yet so far. Okay. Yeah, that would have been convenient. But maybe that would have been too easy. Okay, not this one. Not this one. But this one. Alright. Grab these.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
And we'll bring them back to our little base. If we see a wolf, we will use this as an excuse to kill it. Yeah, it's a shame about that wolf carcass. I mean, it would be nice to get the pelt off of that guy. But I do not want to risk hypothermia just to get a pelt. So, yeah, another time. Alright, so it's foggy but nice. Like, the weather, the temperature's really good. So I think what we're going to do is... kind of don't want to use up all my coal. So I think what we're going to do is take this meat back over to Kwanzaa. And... do the deerskin pants over there. And see if we can't find another couple of wolves. Whoa, look at that. Speak of the devil. Alright. It's warm enough that I think I can just grab... How come I can't... How come I can't just use my hands? Okay, well, I guess I can't for some reason. Alright, 56 minutes. I think I'm going to be able to do that. Awesome. Okay. Even stinkier. Maybe we'll attract another one. As long as it's not a bear. But like I was saying before when I got interrupted by 3 wolves, the key is always leave yourself an out. So even if I run into a bear right now, unless I turn a corner and surprise him, he's not going to charge me right away, and so I can lead him in a little circle. There's always 2 ways to access your cabin, so you can usually
Might have to drop some gear.
Go the roundabout way. So, alright, I'm going to put the wolf pelt down here. And put down his, yeah, so good. Alright, we got some more stuff curing there. Let's see, do I have, I only have 2 coal. Bring a few more just in case of blizzard. Take a little more reclaimed. And I don't need these, actually I've got a little trash corner right here. So I'm gonna actually, I have fire 3, so I don't need these anymore. I'm gonna just drop them right there. Alright. Okay, we'll pick up this meat and we'll head over to Quonset. Eat some of it while we're at it. Alright, let's go. And I'll tell you what, if we run into the odd wolf along the way, it's not necessarily such a bad thing.
Too heavy.
Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I know I'm heavy, but I'm going to go grab the wolf pelt. I'm going to keep them all together so that when I do have enough to make the coat, I won't have to go all over the world trying to find them all. The wolf pelt doesn't make me any stinkier, and it's not that heavy, so should be okay. And do I have enough to make the deerskin pants? Because that's what I was going to make next. Deerskin pants. 3 hide, 4 gut. What have I got? 0 hide, 0 gut. What's in here? 4 gut. Hides are here. 95% cured. 95% cured gut. 80% cured hide. Yeah, alright. Well, on second thought...
I need to drop something.
On second thought... I gotta wait for these to cure before I can do much more. So... I mean, I can make more arrow shafts, but I don't really need any more. I probably don't need any more arrowheads. Put them in there for now. Just keep a few feathers just so that if I need to recycle an arrow. And how many arrow shafts do I have? 3. Yeah, I think that's good. I'm also going to drop this because I'm not making bulk arrows now. I can always just spend a little extra time. That went here, didn't it? And of course, get rid of that. Okay, I'm gonna tear down. I'm gonna put the leather back in here because I can tear down some stuff for leather. Alright, so I don't know if we're gonna craft over at Quonset or what, but let's go out since we are not tired yet.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
I guess I am gonna leave. That here. And this here. Yeah, I mean, let's go see if we can find that last final wolf that we need. I mean, even though it doesn't look very nice, it's still kind of warm out. Maybe it's because of our new clothing. I hear a wolf roughly this way, maybe. There's something over there. Maybe that's a rock. Nope, that's a wolf. Alright. Or it could be a deer. Either way, I think I will shoot it. Looks like a deer. Oh, maybe it's a wolf. I don't know. Hard to tell from here. I think it's a deer. Yeah, it's a deer. Alright, we're going to intercept it over here. And then the plan is to shoot it in the face. I don't think I have this shot. I'll have to wait until the next shot. There's a car up there. I can't remember if I've looked at that one. Alrighty. Nice. Alright. So, let's check out this car first. No, I didn't. Nothing in the back. I did not check out this car before. Oh, look at that. Sewing primer, sewing kit. Nice. We were just looking for a book to read. And we'll have to come back here with the pry bar to open the trunk. Okay, meanwhile, here's what we do when it's blustery and we want to cook. What I usually do is I try to orient my fire such that if I walk in that direction, I will hit some landmark that I recognize. That way, if it blizzards or gets super foggy, if I just walk in the direction of my fire, which actually really there is better.
Come on. Come on.
Then I'll be able to hit some landmark, and I'll be able to then follow that landmark to some safety. So this is just part of my way of not getting lost if suddenly the weather shifts while I am cooking. Alright, so let's cook this guy up.
All right.
Alright, it's a beautiful night with lots of visibility, so I think I'm actually going to, even though I might be heavy, I think I'm actually going to take all of this stuff back with me.
Something's gotta go.
Okay, I still have a little bit of sprint. So, yeah, if I run into the wolf, I will scare him off, because I'm a little bit too heavy to shoot him. If I run into a bear, I will back off and take a different route. So I think this will be just fine. Yeah, it's a really nice night, actually. It's really not cold. I might even go back out again once I've dropped all this stuff off. So, alright, a little bit more food. That's great. Still looking for one more wolf pelt to get that curing. Waiting for our deer skins to cure. And, yeah, it wouldn't hurt really to go bear hunting either, actually. Although, not right this second, please. No bears right this second. In fact, I think I'm going to replace this with a better one. Since I'm so stinky. Yeah, just in case there's a wolf up here. Gotta be quiet coming over this rise so I can hear what's what. But it looks like there is... Oh, yeah, there is a wolf. Look at that. Okay, I'm gonna drop this and scare him off. And then I'm gonna drop all this stuff. And I'll come back and maybe shoot him.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
Yeah, it is getting kind of heavy. Okay. So deer skins and guts cure at the same rate, so I can just put them both underneath each other. It doesn't much matter. I don't need to keep track. When I go out here, I think we've got mostly cooked meat. All cooked meat. Now, can I see... Let's take another one of these. Where's that wolf? Maybe I'm not quite stinky enough. Where did you go, wolf? Maybe I should take a raw one. Or maybe some gut. Yeah, I'll grab some gut. It's light and stinky. Okay, that's probably good. Just stinky enough. Okay, and I am gonna keep a torch on me in case I don't feel confident in the situation. Where'd he go? Where are you, Mr. Wolf? Oh, he came from over this way, so let's see if I can find him over here without running into the bear, who often walks by here. don't see him over here. I didn't mean to scare you quite so bad. I need to be a little careful because I don't want to just turn a corner and bump right into him. So he ran off kind of in this direction, roughly? Question mark. Maybe I'm not stinky enough. I do hear wolves, so why aren't they coming after me? Come on, Mr. Wolf. Yeah, I should have just shot you while I had the chance. Middle of the night. Alrighty, well. I don't see him. I don't see him. Yeah, not sure where he went. Not sure where he went. They're always there when you don't want them, and they're never around when you need them. That is wolves for you. Very, very...
It's making my head feel thick.
impolite. Alright, well, I guess that's it for tonight, probably. Anything in there? We never did search these. Another boat here. I don't see anything. Okay, well, that's probably it for tonight. I think we'll head in, get some sleep, take some food for breakfast tomorrow. Drop that gut. And, let's see, drink water. Okay, well, we're not terribly tired, so I think before we turn in, we could tear some stuff down. Alrighty, did a little bit of maintenance there, and now we can drink some water. Let's sleep for 8 hours. I don't want to do the full 10 because I think it'll be kind of late. So let's just do 8 hours and see. I don't want to miss too much of the day. Still got one more wolf to kill. Drink some water. Okay, it sounds windy out there. So, deer hide's cured. Deer hide's cured. This one's very close. How many do we need? We need 3, so that one's very close. We've got the gut. So we just need to wait until this deer hide's cured, which is very, very soon. So, alright, let's see what's out there. eat breakfast. Or I guess it's brunch. Take a look. I also like this because you can get a good kind of survey from a relatively safe vantage point of what's out there. You know, and it's easy enough to just hop on down to the ice and head out for the day. So it's not too cold, it's not too windy. We need one more wolf. One more wolf. You know, it's funny, they're all over the place when you don't want them around. And then they're never around when you need them. Even though I can hear them howling. Oh, I also, a little bit earlier, when I was cooking up that deer... Is that a flyover? I don't see them. When I was cooking up that deer, I also made some fire-hardened arrows. So, if we ever see a ptarmigan nest / flock, we will be able to shoot them. Yeah, as it stands now, I am not seeing a lot of interesting stuff. It's getting colder and windier, so I guess I'll stop off at Log Sort to warm up. Let's make sure I'm not stinky, or just so I know if I'm stinky. Actually, right now, if I were stinky, that might be a good thing. Oh, what's that? Is that a wolf? That looks like a wolf. That looks like a wolf.
Can't feel my feet.
Yeah, that definitely looks like a wolf. That was a little closer than I would have liked. Didn't get him in the face. Got him in the rump. Okay, I need to warm up, and then we'll come back out and harvest his coat.
So cold.
And guts, for that matter. No need to conserve energy because we're full of energy and it's already afternoon. Plus, to warm up, we can do a warm-up nap. Alright, so we got our 4 wolves. I just need to harvest the coat off of that one. The pelt off of that one. Head in here. And I think we had some rabbit curing. Yeah. Pelt's cured. Grab that. Should we sleep? Nah, it's just pastime. Alright, see what the temperature's like out here. And see if we can go grab that. Ideally, we can grab the coat without a fire. I don't know, still a little blustery. Maybe we'll just do a little bit of a stick run. Actually, what we really need is a coal run. Almost time to do that. I want to grab that pelt, though, before we do something like that, because I don't want to go too far afield. And, let me see, is it, minus 15? Yeah. That's not warm. It's too windy. That's the problem. It's too windy, and it would be too windy even for a fire, probably, maybe. So I think we're gonna give it another few minutes anyway. It looks like it might actually blizzard. It might. Alright, so let's see if there's some teardown we can do here. Could do some reading. Read for an hour. Sounds quieter. Drink some water, and then let's head out and see what the weather is like now. Feels better. Still windy. Yeah, it's still kind of windy. Okay, let's do one more hour of reading, and then see if that calms it down. One more hour reading our book. It's getting on evening. Now it sounds very quiet. It sounds very quiet out there. It's, bet it's nice. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it is nice. It is nice. It's warm. It's calm. This is the best time of day. What time of day is this? Early evening. Alright, so let's go find that wolf carcass. I think it's up here. We'll take the hide, we'll take the guts, and then we'll head back to our fishing cabin. Drop the hide, drop the guts, and maybe we'll do some crafting. I think we're still not tired. We can do some midnight crafting like we did last time, and make ourselves some deerskin pants. I think that's going to significantly improve our situation. And then we'll get maybe one wolfskin coat, and then we can go out and explore the rest of the world. Grab a few more feathers. No, I don't see any others. Okay. Alright, well, I'm going to just grab... I'm not going to bother with a fire. I'm going to grab this and both of these. 1 hour. I'm going to get cold. Look at that. It's getting colder. I'm going to be cold. That's okay. That's okay. Worth it. Worth it. Alright.
So cold.
Now we will head back.
Lay down for a bit.
Yeah. Stop complaining, Will. You're doing great. He really is. I mean, he really is doing great. He's got almost... Oh, look at that. It's going to snow. It's going to snow. And the wind is blowing. We might not be able to craft tonight. We'll see. But, yeah, Will, you're doing great. Let's recap. You've got rabbit mitts. You've got an aviator cap. You've got deerskin pants on the way. You've got deerskin boots. You've got an arrow, a quiver, a bow with a bunch of arrows. We should make a backup bow, actually, because when your archery score is low, your bow wears out pretty fast as you use it. So probably wouldn't hurt to make a backup bow if we're waiting for other things while we're crafting. And I think we should go on a coal run. Yeah, we should definitely go on a coal run, because I think we're running a little lower on coal. So we can go up to Cinder Hills for that. So that's probably what we'll do next. but right now I'm feeling pretty good about Will's prospects. He's got a bunch of food. He's got 4 wolf pelts curing. He's got enough cured gut and cured hide to do deerskin pants. Yeah, so in very good shape. So I think we are, let me see, I'm gonna come out here and see what the weather's like here. Yeah, it's getting blustery. I don't know if we can really trust our fire in this weather. So I think we're gonna do some reading until we run out of light. Won't get it all done, but yeah, we got 2 of 3 hours done. And then let's see. Yeah, I guess we're gonna call it an episode there. We are in Coastal Highway, and we are doing pretty well. So, next episode, I think we're going to craft the deerskin pants, maybe craft another bow. We're waiting for our wolf skins to cure so that we can make the wolfskin coat. If we have the opportunity, we might try to bag a bear, get a bear skin. If not, then maybe not, but we are well on our way to having some decent clothing. Excuse me. Well on our way to having some decent clothing and being well kitted out to go explore the rest of the world. So if you like this episode, give it a like. If you want to know when the next episodes come, then subscribe. And actually, it looks nice enough to craft. But we'll do that in the next episode. Send us a comment if you want to chat. And yeah, we'll see you in the next episode.